Just to kind of let you know, I know you older band parents are used to this, but to acclimate our rookies, so to speak, the 7th and 8th grader out here, they're going to be playing the same music that they played in the parade. If you saw them in the parade, you probably only heard one song because they were moving down the street before they played the next one. So we're going to do both of those for you tonight so you can hear them. And the other thing about the 7th and 8th grade, I do this with them because part of, I think, the big fear of coming to high school band is learning how to read a drill chart and all these moves out here on the field. It kind of freaks some of them out. So I do this with them to kind of show them, hey, it's not quite as bad as you think. It's just a great big piece of graph paper that you have to learn to look at. So hopefully they're doing that in math class as well. So that's what we're doing. They have 8 moves. Again, the idea was just to get them to read a drill chart, get the idea of what it means to go from one set to the next. We have only worked on this 1 week. That would be like me asking the high school band to do their week of band camp and then go to a competition. That wouldn't be a very good move. So, again, the idea is to get them to go through the moves so they get the general idea. Obviously, we've not had a lot of time to work on it and really clean it up and make them look really nice. We're just trying to get from one spot to the next. And actually do that pretty well. The neat thing to me is they sound really good. So that's a big part of it as well. So we're going to start with these guys. They're going to do their 2 songs. I'll pull them off the field, and then we'll bring the high school band out. I'll say a couple things about them. We'll get them going. And as I sit home with all my notices, I'm going to have you guys out of here in 30 minutes. So we'll get this going.
That was real enthusiastic.
Ready? I want to hear you. 15, hut,
Right!
set up. The group this year has been on two extremes. We started out the beginning of the season on a low. Got a lot of freshmen this year, which is really cool for the future, but first week out, we had a lot of people who had no clue what they were doing. The cool part is they figured it out, and they figured it out in a big way. We are, believe it or not, ahead of where we were last year at this same point in the season in terms of our point totals. So the kids are doing just absolutely fantastic. Other than that first week, the band has been in first or second place at every other competition that they've been at. I know those of you who have kids, they came home and talked about it. At least I assume they did. For the rest of you, last week we came in second place behind Connorsville. I hope you guys do know Connorsville is a school that's about 10 times our size. And their marching band basically is a select band. It's a volunteer band. They've got about 80 kids in their high school band, but only about 35 of them choose to do marching band, and they're mostly upperclassmen. They came in first place, and they beat us by 1/10 of a point. So for these guys to come that close to a super big school with a bunch of juniors and seniors in the group, that was pretty amazing. We're hoping for some good things tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be down at Ryle High School. If you're not sure where that is, it's just a little bit southwest of Florence, not very far. It takes us about an hour to get there from here. And we're hoping for good things again tomorrow. There are 13 total bands at the competition. The top 8 bands from all classes get to march again in finals tomorrow night, and we've got a little bit of a shot of doing that. There are 7 really big bands that are going to be there, and then there are 5 of us little guys. So us little guys are kind of fighting it out for that final spot to get into championships or finals that evening. So hopefully we'll have a good day. I know we're going to have a good day regardless of whether we make finals or not. So the show this year, we are doing a show called The Games People Play. And I guess maybe it should have been called The Games Kids Play. But the songs that we're doing is really the games people play, because I think there are some of you out there who may have played these games because some of them are older. So we're going to start out with The Legend of Zelda. Then we're going to go into Hope Runs Deep, which is from Gears of War. And then we're going to play Tron. And then we finish up with a little bit of rock and roll style with Castlevania. I do want to give you the flavor of what we do at a competition. And normally, I wouldn't be standing here talking, obviously. And here comes the wind again. I should have just read. The percussion is normally setting up while they're doing that. The rest of the kids do a warm-up. Drew, you guys want to come down here?
Hold them flags today.
Okay, you guys ready? Spin, hunt, right! Spin, up. 1, 2, ready, in! Spin, ready,
of each show, the announcer always asks the band if they're ready. Drum majors, is your band ready to take the field in exhibition? Rising Sun Shiner Pride, the field is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, 2011 edition of the Rising Sun Shiner Pride Marching Band.
One, two, ready, play.
on, your 2011 Shiner Pride Marching Band. We're looking for some great things over the next 3 weeks. We've got Mid-States Championships in Cincinnati against